Alright, this is Demonocalypse. I don't pretend to be an expert on this. I don't try to be expert on anything. I just do what I can at the moment. Alright. I'm going to try to do a short, well, gameplay, if you will, with the Shrike. It's not a gameplay, I'm in a training match. And yes, in a training match, nothing is shooting at me besides the auto turrets from the enemy base. And even then, they can kill me fairly easy with this damn thing. As you can see, it's pretty standard control fare for a... I have no idea how fast I'm going. That's one thing I'd like to see, a speedometer. I'd also like to see that the canopy is an open cockpit. Because as you can see, my head's poking out, and I don't care if he's wearing power armor. Okay, and there's a ceiling. There's most certainly a ceiling. Whoa, holy shit. As you can see, you can go fairly fast and use a lot of jukes and stuff. However, it really relies on energy, just like everything else in this game. Oh, shit. And as you can see, it's rather easy to crash. Lots of fun. Anyways, here we go, and back in the Shrike. Alright. I don't understand what was the, motion to put the, what is this, catabonic or something? I can't remember. It's not catabonic, it's, crossfire or something, crap. As you can see, it is possible to dodge artifacts and shit. I want to test something. Ow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's just that thing, it doesn't have a reverse. You'd think something like that, a VTOL, if you will, would be able to reverse. It'd be able to hover. Hovering doesn't work quite right, as you can see. And there's a surface ceiling, so let's see how long it takes. I do not suggest doing this in a match. You will get dead very soon. Also, I'd like to see two different firing modes for this thing. Like, I think I like this, but it's kind of like standard missile or bombing fare. It'd be nice if you had something closer to a machine gun that you could just spam. Let's see if I can test this. Come on, no, forward, backwards. All right. I want to test something. I know this probably won't work in a real match, but they'd never let me get this close. Alright. Nope, this won't work. Alright, and throw that away. As you can see, that hurt a bit. I'm going to go back for my Shrike. And without upgrades, the turrets suck. Anyways, let's get my Shrike. And as you can see, you can't even skim the ground a little bit. I mean, every game that has some sort of flying vehicle lets you skim the ground even a little bit before you die. I mean, I could do a few tests for you guys to see. Yeah, and the flag automatically returns if it sits there long enough, whatever. Okay, back into the Shrike. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do some ground skimming tests, shall we? Okay. Maybe it's appropriate speed, maybe? It could be angle. As you can see, I can skim the ground when I'm at low speeds. Here's the angle. Yep. Okay, at near 1 to 5 degrees, I'd say you can survive. It's not going to do any damage whatsoever. But if you increase that angle at all, you're going to end up dead. Alright, into the vehicle, and there we go. Up and away. Now, what I'd really like to see is machine guns, and maybe, like, I know some of you guys are like, what, machine gun? Well, I'd like to see, like, twin-linked chain guns. I'd like to see that. You know, like the Doombringers? Maybe slightly less, slightly lower fire rate, or, come on, power, boost, 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 criminy freaking sakes. Okay, and that only does, like, as you can see, it's rather easy to die while doing this, flying around in this thing. It's too easy to die, in my opinion, but, again, just opinion. This is just an evaluation of the Shrike as a vehicle, if you will. It's gonna be, that's gonna be the header. Tribes Ascend Shrike evaluation video. I think that you should be able to bounce a little bit off of objects. I mean, look at just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I can. And I can bounce a little bit there, but I'm not going full speed. I understand, like, you want us to take a lot of damage. But all of a sudden just killing us for doing one little stupid mistake and having no strafing or fine-tuning controls with the keyboard at all. Man, you missed. I've yet to run into one of these trees, though. And if I were to do this in actual multiplayer, I'd end up real dead real quick. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how people view the Shrike as and as oh man, I wish they'd changed the camera orientation a little bit on it. But okay. Handling isn't that bad, but without, like, you can strafe in your normal suit. Why can't you strafe a little bit, just a little bit, while doing this? And, like, there is something of a brake, like, I'm using the brake right now, and I'm falling rather quickly. It's a VTOL! We're in the future! It's a freaking VTOL. Leave it alone. It can fly if it wants to. You just hit the space bar and it goes straight the freak up. Oh, damn it. Alright. Alright. After this, I'm going to try to come out with... Okay. Shrike, handling out of 10, I'd say it's about a 6. It's got good handling, but it could definitely use some improvement. Weapons, out of... I'd say about maybe a 4. If there was a second... No, wait. If there was a secondary fire, it'd probably go up to an 8, which is fairly good. Health, it's good. The only problem is, I can't bounce off of things properly. I can understand some of the rationale behind that, but I'd like to be able to bounce even a little bit because it's just too unforgiving right now. I mean, you guys see me pull off some of those turns. It needs to be a little bit forgiving if it's able to maneuver like that. And we're in the freaking future. These guys are supposed to be able to survive 50 caliber rounds to the freaking skull, for Christ's freaking sake. Or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly. Because, like, they're using high explosive, hyper velocity rounds. So, I'd expect the jets and stuff that they fly to be able to, and you can easily fool the turrets. I know that. It's a lot harder to fool people. Alright, overall, I'd say the Shrike is a 6 right now. Fix the weapons and fix some of the control issues. It'll be better. can't kill it. How odd. Whatever. Alright, those vehicles are going to be littering around the playground for now because I'm going to do a bunch of straight vehicle evaluations during this hour and a half or so. Alright, on to the next vehicle then. Alright, I probably should have started with the vehicle, the Grav cycle. Alright. Okay. Now, the Grav cycle is a motorcycle. You can lean a little bit into turns, and I like that. See, it leans a little bit. I'm not sure how much it actually affects how you turn. And you can get a little bit of mad air with this. However, you're not going to be able to gain as much speed from getting said mad air as with and as you can see, you can run things over. You can run into things and hurt yourself. That's for certain. Most of the time, you bounce off a few things. You will get caught up on rocks and such, and ram into things. You hurt yourself. You also can ram into people and hurt them as well. And as you can see, it goes. It's a good pursuit vehicle, and that's about it. If you get a gunner on the back, because what was that button? Here we go. If you get a gunner on the back and they're a competent shooter, it can be a very good. It can be a very good ride. I believe, I can't remember if I actually kept that video, because it was like we were getting trounced in that video, but no, I guess not. Alright, I know I've seen people do this before, so I'm not sure how well it actually works. Stuck between a plant and a hard place. Alright, and one thing that needs to be given to this thing is it's the freaking future. Things are hovering around. Give me freaking, what is it? Oh, crap. I didn't make it. I didn't think I'd make it, but, alright. Thought is that, you can get up there. And, okay, the Grav cycle is smoking, on fire, blah, 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 blah. At least I'm not being shot at. Anyways. Alright. One of the things about the Grav cycle is, this, right here. That button. Alright. You can sit shotgun on it. However, you cannot drive it while having the flag. Now, again, it's the future. Give us strafing. The Beowulf has a nice compromise between that because it has the I don't have to be going in this direction to shoot in that direction because it's a tank, it's got a turret. But all the other ones, since they are the Shrike and the hover cycle here. Since they are both ground-based and you have to point in the direction you are going to shoot, it is beneficial to be able to strafe just a little bit. I'm not talking about a huge amount here, just so that like I'd just be able to crawl up the wall by strafing crawl up here by strafing a little bit. But nope. Let's see if I can get to neutral. As you can see, everything's really slidey. And yep, you can turn fairly quickly with this thing, but other than that, I've seen people do it. Why can't I? Yes, I had some gameplay footage of some guy using a Grav cycle to actually jump inside the base. I think it was the other base though. I'm not sure how well it works on this one. Okay, if I can go up here, no, I don't think that's possible. I'd usually do that with my person, but it's over here really. I've deleted a lot of footage lately due to I had this great series of matches, but guess what? Our team was doing so well that our top person had over 3 times the amount of points that their team did. Alright, that's my first death with the hover cycle. Again, you will die a lot more than this in actual gameplay because people are shooting at you, chasing you, being bitchy. Okay. Alright, if I remember correctly, it uses the guy used the same principles I did with my normal, let's get at the top here. Huh. Alright, that works fairly well. Now, it should be possible at the other base as well. No, just a little bit more strafing. Just a little bit more strafing, please. Oh, crap. Yeah, strafing would definitely help out once in a while, and they don't even give us enough control in normal gameplay, so... Alright. Should be possible. Problem is... Oh, shit. Not possible. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't have enough skill at this point. I'll try it one more time before I conclude this video. Actually, I don't think I'm going to conclude the video. I think I'm just going to splice them all together. I don't know how long I've been recording this for. Right, just one more try. Yeah, it's possible. Perfectly possible. You just have someone pick up the flag, then you put them on your back, and then you go and fly. I was actually in one of... the problem is that they'd get off and they'd have to fly up there. Alright. In conclusion, control style, it goes fast. That's about it. It needs a little bit of strafe to it. It goes backwards too slowly. I mean, I'd like to be able to go something like just the normal, you know, you see me do it a few times while skiing. Just turn around, shoot at them, and then continue on with my life. I think you'll be seeing more Grav cycle gameplay if nothing else. Also, boost does nothing while you're in the air, so make sure you conserve your energy. Be nice if I had a speedometer. Wish you had a speedometer for all tanks. Okay, control style is probably 6 out of 10. Firepower, I'd still like machine guns because I hate running out of ammo and having long ass reload times. I mean, if this was like the secondary heavy fire and then like the primary fire was like the machine gun you have on the Beowulf, I'd love that. Speed, let's see, control, firepower, health. I think it does rather well. It does a lot better than the Shrike, anyways. If only it could hover a little bit higher off the ground and you had like something like a jump button that would consume energy, just like bunny hop it right over the obstacles. That does work. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to bunny hop over small obstacles at the expense of energy. These are just my views so far. I know some people are gonna like hate me for them, but yeah, the firepower is probably again really low, probably a 4 out of 10, just because it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't. All right, I'm not even gonna switch out here. I'm just gonna go grab a Beowulf and then drive that around a little bit. Beowulf is probably one of the more balanced ones. Ah, crap! I keep on forgetting it's on the second floor up there. I mean, at first I thought it was just like every other map where you had the console was right next to the freaking spawner, but nope. All right, Beowulf. It handles like a tank. It feels like a tank. The gun is a heavy mortar. It's not a cannon. It goes way too slow to be considered a cannon, and the arc is just horrible on it. It does great damage, got great area of effect. It's just a mortar. Gotta rename it. That's pretty much it. Eventually, if we do get the option to customize our loadout, it'd be nice to be able to choose like 3 vehicles that you can go through. Let's see. Controls. Very nice, very slick. If you know how to play World of Tanks, this is going to be easy for you. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard once in a while to judge where the freaking round's going to end up. Alright. Secondary fire is... Oh, they switched it out. Good. They switched it out for the chain gun. That's why it looked different. I thought it was looking different anyways. I like that. I like that. I want this gun, or like maybe a slightly weaker version, on the Shrike and the hover cycle. I don't care. Right. Okay, controls are probably one of the best out of all of them. Probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. Firepower, it's good. Health, it's good. The tank is the most balanced one out of all of them. I just say it's too easy to make credits right now to keep running them. Also, I just don't like it's a heavy mortar. Like, you could fix the heavy mortar and maybe give me direct control over a smaller machine gun. Something a little bit weaker, maybe. Because I'd really like a secondary fire of some sort. I guess that's about it. Okay. Control, health, armor. I think control, firepower, and health would be the three main comparisons with all three of these vehicles. Out of them, I'd say the hover cycle would be a bit more fun if it could strafe properly. The Beowulf, it can go fairly fast for something its size, but then again, it'd be nice if you could still have momentum inheritance like everything else. The skiing, for instance, it'd be nice to be able to ski a little bit with something this large. Also, I'd like to have speedometers of one sort or another. They just added controller support, so you'd think that instead of always being at 100%, people would be walking and such. And as you know, I'm not that good at this game. I'm not the worst player of this game, but I'm certainly not the best. Try to do what I can. And I know, like, I'm possibly going to put this on the Tribes Ascend forums just to have a look at, just for them to have a look at it. But this is generally my views on all the vehicles. For now, anyways. I know there'd be some micro patching. It's still beta. I know that. It feels great to be able to have a good, fun game that works most of the time. Hey, it blew up. It must have been a time limit or something. Crap. Anyways. And I know I'd never survive at these speeds in a real match. I know that. You don't have to remind me. And I just weep at people's, like, ability to control energy usage and shit. Alright. And just this, like, crappy ass strafing that you can do in the air with your own suit without any power usage is utter bullshit in my opinion. And I can't turn. Going 149 kilometers an hour, and I couldn't turn. That is utter BS. It's an arbitrary line drawn by high-res to make sure it was easier for them to modulate some kind of crap. I don't know. There's no speed cap, but they left like the turning speed cap in place. Like, I know there was no speed cap in early alpha, in early beta there was a speed cap, then they removed it because everyone hated it, but they forgot to take off a bit of code that would probably change how your character would behave at the higher speeds, because it's utter bullshit right now. I know you guys are getting bored just watching me cap the flag without any resistance whatsoever. And I know I'm not getting any speed here. Let's see if I can get a bit higher, perhaps. And, of course, the rocks. If I could turn, I would be able to avoid the rocks, but I can't turn, so I can't avoid the rocks. Rocks which plague this entire map and many others. Alright. I don't know why, but it seems like I can't gain as much speed anymore. Ever since, like, I can't even remember which build we're on. We're getting a patch nearly every single day. This is nearly as bad as Tank Ace was before I quit playing. And still turn, and that's what matters. Got up to 160. I'm at 150. $113. Ah, shit. I hate that bouncing. That's the only time you bounce in this game. Anyways, I'm done here. This has been Demonocalypse. Thank you for watching.